Hi.
Brandon, hello.
What are you doing here?
You invited me over to your house.
What are the chances that we'd both be wearing black turtlenecks? This is so bizarre.
Chances are high.
Chances
we often are.
I feel like in this video you'll probably see a few black turtlenecks.
I think we have about 6.
At least.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah. We like them.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to you, to us.
To us.
Being geniuses.
Holy fuck, this was a silly thing to do.
This was our best, worst idea we've ever had.
Absolutely.
We had very little money, very little time. And we just did it anyways, because we're evil geniuses, I think.
I think so.
I think. We're proud of us.
I mean, we're certainly evil. If you guys think we're geniuses, we'll find out after this, but that's totally up to you. Thank you guys for coming to our pre-show. Also, Q&A. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Kandle and I are just going to do what we do best, which is kind of talk about ourselves.
Oh my god, we're the worst.
I
regret everything.
But they all showed up here anyway, so
That's true.
So are we the worst?
My mom's here. Is your mom here?
My mom...
Oh!
Did I tell
Really?
Mom about this?
Oh my god, did you know?
They watched the last one and there was not the best feedback, so I didn't...
Really?
They were like, was he smoking weed in this? I'm like, yeah, Mom, everyone's cool. We're cool people.
Ah.
She got mad at...
We're not even smoking weed this time.
No! It does look smoky in here, but this is an aesthetic choice. This is atmosphere.
That was from a bong.
That was... I did get it. Anyway, not important.
No.
We put a fucking film together.
We did.
And you know what is actually so funny is I was just thinking with this. Jeff, I already told. But everyone, Jeff Mitchell is behind running our live stream. So we'll say, hi, Jeff. You'll see him throughout the video a little bit tonight.
Playing guitar in a crop top.
Oh, hell yeah. And some mesh a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Styled
by.
How many things did you style for this
I styled
video?
like every video. I don't think I have very good fashion sense. I mean, except for today.
Except for today.
But somehow I styled every video.
And it looked great.
Thank you.
Sarah says, loosen up, Lucy. That's what I've been saying, Sarah Black. I've been telling her this for ages.
Let me have a drink then.
Yes, please do. I was just thinking, so anyway, I told Jeff this, but it's so interesting that in a lot of ways, Bond, No Time to Die, started this whole project. And I finally saw it last Tuesday.
I know, a little late in the game.
6 days ago. Well, okay, I feel like they kept pushing it back. They fucked us up. We were going to have it line up perfectly with Lock and Load, which is almost exactly a year ago now. Mm-hmm. And now here we are 12 months later with 9 more videos to put together, some monologues and some interwoven interludes between them.
Basically, Bond took so long that we did an entire film to, like, justify how delayed their movie was.
I mean, I think it works
out.
We did, yeah. And I feel like we've also tied up our story very happily.
Yes, we did.
So what I did not mention, and what I probably should have started with the first and foremost of this with, is that right now tonight's live stream actually comes from you from the unceded ancestral and traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh people. It's important to mention, and those 3 words mean 3 different things. Ancestral means that their families have been here for generations. They've been here for a long time. Unceded means they did not give up this territory for us. And traditional means they are the foremost forefounders of the spot. So we are very grateful to be here on that land, to be able to share the space, to have filmed our short film in that same space. And we've gone all over the Lower Mainland to get clips for it, which I feel really good about. Kandle, what's your favorite memory from the whole thing?
Wow.
Everyone, all the videos, every piece of it.
There are many. I think making Katie, our makeup artist, paint my entire body gold was very funny and satisfying to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lifelong fantasy for some strange reason. Making Jeffrey, that you'll see playing guitar on our live version of Boss, wear mesh and makeup, and the entire reimagined Boss video is really exciting to me because as you know, I thought I went insane.
Yes.
I was going to try and perform half the songs live like they are on the record, and everybody was busy. All my musicians were booked. Nobody was available. We had about 7 days. So I tried to do it with loops, with reimagined sounds and styles, and I thought I went insane, but I'm really happy with the result, and something really dark and unique and sexy came out of it, and I'm really proud of that one.
Not to say anything negative about any other songs on the album. Obviously, we did a video for each one, so I'm a fan, but I think the live versions are my favorite versions. Of the 4 songs that were reimagined of the tracks off the album, I think that those are my favorite versions of them. Which I'm really excited because you haven't played these. No one's heard these versions, is it?
Nobody.
So
Just
this
you.
Yeah, and Jeff over and over and over and over again.
Well, as you know, and you guys will find out, when I was trying to come up with the arrangements for these live versions, I was thinking more of how to score Brandon's film style. Because he's become such a big part of my art and my music that thinking about performing a song for him and his visuals, I wanted it to suit his style as a director, and it just gave entirely new ideas and new sounds to my creative mind, and I'm happy about it.
I think you nailed it on the head when you said new ideas. It really felt like a creative ping pong, like more so than a lot of other collaborative experiences that I've had, because before she would work through some of the songs and figure out the direction she would take, I'd kind of listen to the original, she'd tell me the themes of it, and we'd try to figure out, okay, like what would the visual be that goes along with it? So then I would tell you, like, here's the kind of visual I was thinking of, and you're like, cool. And then she'd go and tinker away on some stuff, and she'd come back with the song, and then I would be like, holy crap, this is totally better than... There is somebody at our door right now. There's no red warning light at all. This is fantastic to see. Oh, and Mike Southworth is even here. He does like the smoke as an aesthetic choice. We collaborate on some gear and work stuff.
Oh, great.
But he never lets me smoke stuff out or put on the diffusion filter. So
sorry.
tonight we're going crazy.
Oh, yeah. We have to.
We do. But yeah, so it really was this creative ping pong. Like, I would say what I was thinking of, you'd send me the song back. I'm like, fuck it, no, I'm stripping everything down that I said. We're going to go this different direction. I'd send that back to you, and you're like, oh, this is way darker. I'm going to add this piece in. Like, it was such a give and take for what you would play me and then what I would think of doing. And then based on what the other person was doing, it kind of refined that image until we got the live shows.
And I really, like, some people give me a hard time about being, like, across too many genres. You know, I can do, like, really dark, heavy rock songs or kind of poppy folk songs, whatever. But that's something I love about making music, and I love that it can be the same song produced entirely different and performed entirely different and have a completely different feel to it. And that's what I wanted to do with these live performances, which you will see. So a song like Boss on the record, which is kind of 60s up-tempo dancey.
It is pretty poppy.
Is now, like a Twin Peaks nightmare in a good way.
Like, if The Kills performed in the town of Twin Peaks, yeah, absolutely.
And I love that. I think about that with, like, you know, pop music and stuff all the time. You can take a song like Miley Cyrus' Wrecking Ball and make it like the darkest, saddest thing you've ever heard in your life if you want. It's all production, it's all delivery, and it's kind of fun to do that to your own music.
Well, and it just each version of these songs is valid. Like, it's not like, oh, this is better or this is worse. It's a different way to tell the same story, which I think is so exciting, keeps it fresh.
And you and I both have a problem of not being able to just have one idea and move on. I'm like, oh, but I have 100 more ideas.
And I'm hyper-fixated on them.
Let's make a visual album in 7 days.
So speaking of making, so we filmed probably 2 of the music. So there are 6 music videos, 4 live videos, and our interludes. But we filmed 2 of the music videos and the 4 live videos within 1 week.
Yeah, that was intense.
And those were the only videos that I had been working on at the time as well. So with that in mind, what was the hardest part of this whole thing, or the biggest challenge for you?
I think it was trying not to get sick that week.
Fair.
Trying not to have a panic attack that week.
That year.
And also having confidence in these new arrangements for the performances. You know, I wasn't... Since we gave ourselves such a short window of time, I wasn't sure if they were even good or not. And it was like, okay, I'm still in the studio working on this loop, singing the vocals, and it's like out in 7 days. Like, I have no time to overthink it, to make any edits, to change any ideas. I have to commit right now. And I was just by myself in my crazy little mind being like, am I onto something or am I cuckoo? But I had to just be like, I surrender and I'm standing by this, and I'm feeling brave and I'm feeling scared, but I'm really excited about it.
And as tight as she's making that timeline sound, it's actually, she's sugarcoating it for you, because yes, she had 7 days before it was released, but she'd be sending me the bounce song as she's getting into the car at her house so that I can upload the bounce song, bring it into our house, set up for the shoot, and then we did the shoot like 20 minutes after she finished the arrangement for it. So there was no time to rethink or consider how it was going to be.
Just finished writing this, ready to shoot it in 15.
See you there.
Just stopping by the thrift store to find a costume. Yeah, costumes were hard, but I think they're all cool. I think. Were there any costume fails? No.
There was one costume
my
fail.
costume fail! No!
So you guys might not be able to see it. If I edited and filmed right, you'll see nothing at all. But the first chapter of our video tonight will be the music video for Long Night Moon. And it's not even a size issue. I feel like well, she got a size like 0.
Amazing dress. It was perfect. And I sent a picture to Brandon. He said, yes, get it. And I took it home and I realized I could not do it up at all.
The back would never close, not once.
It was also day one of, lady time. So you're a little extra big. And all day all the girls were just trying to pin me and tie me into this dress that didn't do up at all. And I was like, be confident, be sexy, be a powerful woman.
Don't be filmed from behind. Don't turn around.
And you can't even do up your own dress. That day was really challenging for me because I had 0 confidence and I was very cold. But as soon as you sent me the edit, I was like, how did you do that?
We also, a quick thanks to Dave Tomiak, who did color for a lot of our videos of this, as well as Lou Wu, who you guys might remember from the band Fake Shark and Blonde Diamond. But Dave Tomiak did a lot of the coloring for the music videos that we did, and I think Long Night Moon might be my absolute favorite color grade ever. He took what we were trying to do, he understood it, and I feel like he translated it really well, so I'm really excited to share.
Beautiful.
Obviously, all of these things with you.
And you shot that one completely by yourself.
Yeah.
I was very nervous for you, not because I don't trust you. I just very bad for you, because usually, on Honey Trap, we had a whole crew.
Huge team. Great.
Byron doing everything, and this was just you, and you were running around the woods setting up all these things, and me and my dress that didn't do up, and I was like, what are we doing? That was my biggest moment of panic of the week of 7 videos of what have we gotten ourselves into? And then 24 hours later, you send me the edit, and I'm like, Brandon is a genius.
The fastest editor
and I am lucky.
What was the most important thing, the most important message to get across in this whole short film or the project or the album and the video, the whole thing together?
I think really just how powerful the images are that you created that bring the songs and the stories to life. And I really love that the album, it's got a lot of darkness, but it's also got a lot of light. And I feel like that's a lot of people's lives and experiences where we fall in love and we have a lot of grief, and then we have trauma, and then we have euphoria, and it's just, this record isn't, a breakup record or about one subject. It's about many things, and I think through these videos, we managed to take people through each of these experiences where there's moments of calm and beautiful things and absolute devastation and darkness. And I mean, for me, and I think for you, that's real life.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about making art. It's honest. And I don't know how to be anything other than honest, which is why I'm a little
cuckoo.
A little, in the head. But
hopefully it does translate as a roller coaster, something that you guys get the same way that we do. What do you think, then, is your favorite video out of the ones that we did?
Live or?
Okay, I will allow you live and music video. One of each.
You're so sweet. Live would be Boss.
Yeah. And
Shocking,
why?
I know.
Is it just the reasons already aforementioned, or?
It's the arrangement. It's as soon as... So just so you guys know, most of all these videos was shot in Brandon's living room, right?
Yeah! if you can't tell which and how many scenes were done here, then we've done our job well, but spoiler alert, it's way too many.
I walked into your living room in my fishnets and collar and whatever the hell I was wearing, my Firebird guitar, and you had the chandeliers, and the mood was just set so perfect. Is that a chandelier?
This is a candelabra.
Candelabra. That's what I tried to say.
Which,
same thing.
best comment tonight wins a free candelabra.
That's true, we have a lot.
If you pick it up, it's yours.
Yeah, it's like a free piano. You gotta come and actually grab it.
There are a number of them left over, as you will see again from the Long Night Moon video.
But I walked into the living room and I just thought, yes, like I want to play in this room. This feels right. This feels like the song, the energy just in this living room that you created, the set that you created felt so perfect. And then favorite music video will forever be Honey Trap, because I think it's genius, and it's heavy and it's real and it's powerful, and the band of amazing women, and I love that video. Sometimes when I'm feeling really sad, so often I watch it and I try and
You heard it here first, folks. We're bummers.
I watch that video and I'm like, this is badass and this is really cool, and I get really stoked on it. And I love that Kenny learned to play drums in 1 month to play.
She's like, I'm not really good, we'll see what I can do. And she did better than I would do after years of training. I just don't have the coordination for it.
I still can't do that.
Like the right unique.
This is our live stream's going. Hi everyone.
Is this quality content? Do you guys love it?
Yeah.
Everyone, we've lost all of our viewers.
We've lost everyone. And we understand why.
You know, I think that's a powerful statement to say, because you're not the only person who would say Honey Trap. Keenan Tracy has said to us on a couple times, like, one of the favorite scenes he's ever, and this is like a real actor, not like what we do. Actually, no, you're a real actor. You were in a Jack White video, but like. That's
true.
Keenan Tracy's worked on a couple different projects, but one of his favorite shots was from the Honey Trap video. And Byron, our cinematographer, who just did Neil Blomkamp's Demonic, that was also one of his favorite videos that he shot. So there's a lot of weight behind Honey Trap.
And like, as you recall, it was quite an experience for me. We were not expecting...
We unload trauma at every video that we do. There's usually one thing where I've got Kandle crying in the corner before every video is done. I don't know why she keeps calling me, but...
Well, I write these songs that are about these heavy, dark subjects, and I want to bring them to life visually, and then I totally don't think about the fact that it might be triggering when we're filming them. So we had our amazing rope artist tying me up to hang me from the ceiling, and next thing I know, full panic attack, tears, shaking, all my trauma triggered, and I'm just like, I gotta get the shot. The shot's gonna be really cool. I gotta do it for the music video. But as you know, I wanted to die in that moment. That was really hard.
That's a good thing to be talking about, is our reliving our traumas and dealing with stuff. We're about to get started with the premiere here, but who is our sponsor partner tonight, and what are they for?
So we partnered with Plan Canada, and it's the Power Within project, and it's to empower young girls, mostly 10 to 14. And I really resonated with that charity organization, because 10 to 14 were the hardest years of my life. That's when the most trauma happened. You know, puberty hits and bad things just start flying at you. And I think it's so, so important for these kids to feel confidence and to feel empowered and to feel like it's okay to be who they are. So please, if you feel compelled at all, donate anything you can. Everything goes to them. And I'm just thinking about, the next generation of artists and young girls. I can look at a couple of goofs like us and think that, they want to grow up and make art and be confident and find their voice and their power too. So if you care at all, you should, $1, $100, $1,000, whatever you can.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoy Inferno. Again, when you finish the stream, just stay right here. The window's going to take you right over to it, assuming we do everything right. You'll see a spot at the top where you can donate to Plan International Canada. And thanks for coming. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy the film.